Morning class, this is Mr. V. This video is going to be about constructing an angle bisector of a given angle. Okay, so if you look on the screen right now, we have an angle. This works for any angles, whether it's acute, obtuse, whatever it may be. Okay, what you first want to do is you want to construct an arc from the vertex. Okay, so some arc that intersects the two sides of this angle. All right, so I'm going to create one. All right, so this is going to be a circle. You don't have to necessarily draw a circle, but if you want to, go ahead. Okay, so we see that this arc intersects the angle twice. So it intersects over here and over here. Okay, for the purpose of me going on forward, I'm just going to hide this circle. Okay, all I really care about are these two intersections. We're going to label them. We're going to label this one A, or sorry, this one D, and this one E. All right. Now, next thing you want to do is with these 2 points, essentially what you want to do is you want to construct a perpendicular bisector from these 2 points. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to get an arc from here to D, and I want to make that arc go around somewhere like this, okay, because I want 2 intersections. So from E to D, I'm going to draw this circle. Okay, I really care about this distance over here, and I'm going to do the same thing to D. Okay, I'll make an arc from D to E. All right, and we see that of these 2 circles, there are 2 intersections, so right over here and right over here. And I think you know where this is going, so I'm going to hide this circle. I really care about these 2 intersections, so I'm just going to hide this circle and this circle. Okay, and essentially just what happens is that with these 2 intersections, if I extend this line, I'm going to make a line through this. It should go through our vertex. Okay, so if I connect it right over here, and yup, it does go through our vertex, construct an angle bisector. Okay, I'm going to make a ray from our vertex to these 2 points. I'm going to hide this line. Okay, because essentially to prove this, we have to see if it actually does create half the angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this line, this angle of F, and this line. Okay, let's see what that measure is. So right now if I go to angle, we see that measure is around 41 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to find out this measure of D, F, and we're going to call this point G. Okay, so if I connect here, click the angle, and click the side, let's see what that measure is. And it should be half. So yep, pretty much half. Now if I take this angle and make it bigger, we can see up here that it is getting bigger, but that distance DFG is still half. Okay, so you can see that whether I move it, make it bigger into an obtuse angle, make it almost 90 degrees right over here, you can see that roughly it's still half. Okay, so I want you to keep looking through this video. If something doesn't quite make sense, rewind it, pause it. I encourage you to do that, but that's how you construct the angle bisector. All right, thanks, bye.